My gorgeous Geminis, how are you guys? So, you guys have the octopus coming through to guide you this week. And when this comes up in a reading, it does mean that you guys need a bit of healthier boundaries with yourself and with others. When the octopus comes in, if you imagine all the little arms it's got, or the big arms it's got, it can kind of represent people or ourselves kind of digging in a little bit too deep to information that's not somebody's to know. Okay, so I'm going to speak about it as if it's somebody else, but if it is you and it kind of makes you feel a bit more reflective, then take it however it resonates. But somebody could be trying to dig a bit deep into your information, to your relationships with people. You know, it gets a bit messy when the octopus card comes in. So it's really important to place boundaries with some people. You know, these people may feel like they need to know these parts of yourself in order to be more close to you or whatever. But this is just a sign that somebody maybe isn't the best person to be around, especially the people that you feel drained to be around when you leave. Okay, so maybe having a little bit better boundaries this week is important, and also work boundaries too. You know, maybe you're giving a little bit too much to some people, and it might be, you know, kind of, I feel like a really important time this week to get balanced with your work life and personal life, with your family life, with your love life, and making sure that they each have their own compartment. Of course, sometimes the lines merge, but it feels like some things in, you know, maybe work colleagues want to dive deep into your information, you know, and it's weird. I don't know, like whatever this is, it's a good time to put up some walls or some boundaries with people, okay? It could be in multiple things. All right, so let's dive a little bit deeper into your reading. Let's see what goes on for you, what's going on for you in the rest of the week. Hold on. All right, angels, let's see. Gemini, wow, that came up very quickly. You have message in a bottle. Right? There's a message coming in, some communication coming from somebody. Because you have unfinished symphony, this could be somebody from the past who maybe was like a little bit of this octopus. Let's see what else this is about, right? Message in a bottle can also be seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe a lot more this week, so pay attention to the signs, to your gut instincts, to what spirit is trying to guide you towards. You have patience coming through. You need some patience this week, Gemini. Let's get some more for you. This is almost like telling you that things will happen in the right timing, okay? Okay, then you have impatience. So spirit is really saying, Gemini, you need to calm down a little bit when it comes down to the timing of things. Don't rush, okay? Abundance as well. Some of you need to adapt or change a little bit your relationship or mindset around money or abundance of things, or you have a bit of confusion. Okay, I'm sensing a little bit of feeling in the dark here this week, but let's carry on. Let's see a little bit more. Some affirmations for you and the let go flow. Intuition, again, paying attention to your intuition is important, Gemini. You have expressed yourself and then you have balance, which again, I'm going to show you all of this stuff. Right, let's show you. So message in a bottle over here. Could be getting a phone call from somebody unexpected, or just a message, important communications coming through this week for you. You are being called to have patience. We will see what that is about. It may be on financial situation. It feels like there's a rush coming from you. I need to get this done and this done and this done. Maybe you're the octopus. You have lots of things that you need to do right now. And again, maybe you're not having enough strong boundaries on yourself, or maybe you're trying to push things a little bit too much and it's invading other people's space. Whatever it is, calm back down again. Let's get cozy in the now and figure out, why do we feel like we need to rush so much, and trust the universe a little bit more, because the impatience card comes in as a reminder not to block your own blessings by trying to force things to work in a timing they just simply cannot. You ever know those situations where we're just in a rush that we actually just do it ourselves, and then we're like, oh, I really wish I waited a little bit longer because I just messed it up. It's kind of like that. I really feel like take each day as it comes. I don't know what it is. It's hard to advise you when I'm not quite sure exactly what you're being impatient about. But just let me just say, don't force anything to happen in a timing it is not going to, because it may have the adverse effects. Did I make sense just then? It may kind of do the opposite of what you want, right? If you're trying to get, maybe somebody's approval on something, but you're forcing them and rushing them, then they're going to be like, actually, then Gemini, no, I'm not going to do that. But if you're rushing me, my decision, I'm not going to do that. So there we go. Maybe patience is necessary this week. Just some examples. You then have abundance coming through, and this speaks about there's two different perceptions or mindsets when it comes down to an abundance. In this case, it's about money, finances, all right, coins here, but it could be about anything in general, whether it's abundance of happiness or an abundance of opportunities, right? The answer or the message around this is to not immediately accept defeat when something doesn't go the way that you want it to. You guys could be trying to change your mindset around something, again, whether it's money, you're wanting an abundance, all right? So you're trying to step into, you're manifesting a little bit more of it, but your mindset is super important. Okay, your relationship to what it is that you're trying to bring in is important. As you can see, this man drops his coins down the drain here, and he's like, oh no, what am I going to do? I really needed that coin, and now I don't have it. So he just drinks his problems away and just focuses on the fact that he's made a loss. All right. Whereas the girl comes across, as you can see, her house in the background is for sale. Her parents are selling the home because they don't have much money. She goes, oh, I really need that. I'm going to find a way to get it out. She comes across those coins. So one is a problem-based mindset, just thinking about the problems and dwelling in it. The other one is a solution-based mindset. She knows, okay, like she's seeing an opportunity in this. She sees these coins and values these coins as abundance. So she finds a way to make more money, right? So for some of you, that could be what it is. Or again, like, I don't know what your situation is. It clearly is about something that you're wanting. They're asking you to have a solution-based mindset. Do not, if something happens and you drop your money down the drain, try find a way to make that back somehow. It doesn't have to be to stick some chewing gum on a string to get it out or whatever this guy is doing. But just try find a way. There's always a way. And you're a Gemini. You guys are full of ideas. All right. So trust in yourself to be able to find a solution to the situation that you feel like you're struggling with at this time. Okay. You can find a way. Don't rush yourself and force, because as you can see here, he's in a panic mode, right? Look at him. He's completely distressed. Of course, he wants that. It's not about that. It's about his way to get it back is more fixated on dwelling. Okay, so again, that might need to change. Anyway, right. Just wanting to focus on your mindset a bit more. Then you have confusion. So it feels like this week you are in a little bit of a confusing circle here, as you can see. Things around her are completely clouded, and she looks very confused. She feels a bit lost. So you guys could be feeling that at the moment. I feel like everything's going to be fine. Again, they want you to fixate. They want you to focus on your mindset, calming down a little bit this week, because the message is coming your way. Let's see what that is about. But the rest of the messages that we have is intuition, connect with your higher self, listen to your gut feeling, follow your inner voice, express yourself. Communication is key. Talk about it, reach out. So some of you do need to talk about something here. Okay? And express what it is you're going through. Maybe reach out for some help if you need. Balance, things that are balancing out, equal give and take. Find your balance. And that's it. Let's dive into your other tarot cards. Okay, my angels, let's see what else is going to come out for you. For the lovely Geminis, please, Spirit. Let's get some messages for the week. 6 of Wands, you have victory after a battle here. So whatever it is that's been a challenge or conflicting or argumentative for you, this is you coming out the war successfully. Okay, maybe a promotion, just some success. You have 3 of Swords as well, so a little bit of heartache and pain coming through, some difficulty. You have the 5 of Pentacles, so either you're feeling left out in the cold after maybe a breakup of some sort, maybe a friendship breakup, or disconnecting from somebody who may have been the octopus. All right, now what's interesting is I'm seeing that you have success in your life potentially outside of this, or after dealing with this, you're coming out successfully. Like, I'm not sure exactly who you are, or maybe there's a mixture of groups of people here, but you are still, of course, struggling with some confusion around some sort of heartache and pain with somebody. Now, this heartbreak and pain can also be to do with your financial situation as well. Feeling at a loss, feeling at a lack, feeling like you need help. In which case, make sure that you do ask for it. Okay, because again, solutions, instead of dwelling around it, that you need help, I need help, but not asking, make sure you're asking. Because there is a charge behind these people, and the light is on, which is always a reminder that there are people there who can give you shelter or support. All right, but let's see. Let's see what else are the Geminis. Queen of Cups, you've been called to follow your heart. That came over with confusion here. So follow your heart, your intuition. You are intuitive. Okay, you're showing up as a Queen of Cups here. So you are intuitive. There is a need to trust your intuition. You have the Magician here. So again, being able to manifest and kind of pull something out of nothing is what I'm getting with this. He is the master of the elements. I have to show you because it's important. He doesn't have much. He's only got one of each element, only one. But he's able to understand it. If I can think about something that I want and desire, I know that I have all the tools that I need to get there. You only have to start with something, right? It's reminding me of those, like, I saw a video once, like, a very long time ago, where it was like somebody is seeing how much they can get by exchanging one thing. Like, they start off with like 1 penny and start going around asking people like, what would you give me with this 1 penny? And like eventually, for fun, people start swapping it with a lollipop. People then like, okay, what would you give me in exchange for this? And like they ended up with something very valuable. So it's almost like there is always a way to get more out of something that you don't seem or feel is a lot, but there's something to get out. Like, I don't know. There's something about that that's really important. But anyway, you do have victory right in the middle of your spread here. So the 4 of Wands is a celebration of some kind. So that's really important. That could be what the news is. Okay, let's see. 3 more cards for my Geminis. 10 of Cups. It does look like it's reversed. Ooh. And the Queen of Swords. So yeah, this is building a strategy here on how to get yourself out of maybe a difficult situation. Okay, financially maybe, but look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. You're going to have a very amazing idea and a brand new beginning. Here, that's going to bring a lot of passion. Maybe you guys will be relocating, or that's something you're working towards, or maybe a new career endeavor. Whatever it is, this is a passionate, fiery energy, so it is good as your overall energy. But I will take these reversed. I'm going to go through and clarify that. We'll speak about everything. 10 of Cups reversed does feel like a little bit of discord maybe in the family here. And I feel like that's what this might be about. Because of the octopus, I really feel like this is you focusing on yourself and what really matters to you. The 10 of Cups, it does feel like maybe this is a family member for some of you. You know, somebody who might be trying to get involved with something here that's just not their business, or trying to get something from you in some way. Let's see what this is about. Right, let's see. 6 of Wands. Look at that. Victory. It's your success season. All right, so this is about the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, there is some luck or fortune coming your way, which is amazing, and that's going to lead towards some sort of success. All right, promotion or anything of that kind. Let's see. 3 of Swords. The Chariot. So this is about moving forward away from heartbreak and difficulty. The Chariot, again, Cancerian sign. What am I talking about? It's represents Cancer signs, right? It's Cancerian energy. The Chariot's about fast-paced movement, moving forward. Okay, and it does seem like it's potentially away from some sort of heartache or pain. So this is about moving on. Okay. Chasing your dreams. So maybe some sort of heartache has caused a lot more determination within you. Okay, let's see what else. The 5 of Pentacles. What is the 5 of Pentacles here for Gemini? Okay, there's a few. Okay, and a 3 of Wands. I kind of feel like what this is saying, because 3 of Wands is usually like waiting for something, and although I do feel like things may not happen super quickly for you, and that's why the 3 of Wands is here, is that there is some element of waiting for something to manifest, most likely for help or for you to receive an abundance. Okay, because again, the 5 of Pentacles kind of is like the scarcity mindset, a lack, right? Feeling like there is a hole, something's missing. So it does feel like the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands are both kind of representing the need to make that move. Again, I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit here because the message is the same. Some of you might need to make some sort of move in your career. Okay, do something differently, take a new journey, progressing forward. Taking your time is important because again, Knight of Pentacles is about slow, steady movement. But then the Knight of Wands as well is also a knight, so it's movement as well for you. but it's fun energy. All right, but there's one thing I want to say. For some of you, if there is a partnership, because there are two people here who are left out in a cold, so if it's you and somebody else that's trying to deal with something, it does feel like somebody is a bit more stable and the other one's a bit more frivolous, and that might be why things are a bit more delayed. So if you're both on the same page about a goal, I think that's really important. So some of you do need to get a little bit more, have a little bit of a chat with somebody if that's the case. But I always, if this is just you in general, the Knight of Pentacles, again, it's understanding that you're building towards something big, okay, and something that might take some time. When it's Pentacles, it's the most slowest moving. So when it's finances, it takes some time, it takes a plan, and it takes some steps, right? It's not just something that's going to come to you. As much as, abundance is about attracting it in, but you have to kind of go in a certain direction where it's possible, right? The Knight of Wands as well is about optimism. So I feel like they want you to understand, okay, have patience, but don't wait there doing nothing. Educate yourself. Look at things on how you can improve what it is that you're working towards, or how to turn an idea into something profitable, or how to have a more optimistic approach, or how to plant the seeds and also have fun at the same time. Like, it almost feels like there is a need for that balance, which it makes sense with the balance card being here. Okay, there needs to be a balance, equal give and take, especially in your relationships as well with people. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on clarifying. Let's go with the Queen of Cups. Listening to your heart, your intuition. Look at that. Interesting. So the Nine of Pentacles represents your independence and your peace and your financial stability here, but that Devil is here in the background. So now for some of you, it could be about your feelings. So it could be somebody else around you who is this Queen of Cups. Take it however it resonates. There could be some fears around you emotionally. If it's you, it could be somebody else. Remember, whoever I'm talking about somebody who clearly is dealing with this octopus energy, but I don't know if you are the octopus or someone else is. So take it however it resonates. It feels like there is somebody, if it's somebody around you, not that, do they see you as competition? I feel like somebody sees you as competition in some way. Maybe because they see that you're working really hard on yourself with that Nine of Pentacles. They see that you are building up your own stability here. And I think that there's a little bit of an emotionally manipulative energy. Okay. Maybe this is where some of you need to make sure that there's a balance with people who don't just emotionally manipulate you, because you have a big heart, right? And I think this is why your intuition is needed, because it feels like somebody here has those tendencies to kind of pull you in by using your feelings and emotions. Because if you're the Queen of Cups, you do have a big heart. You are very caring, very nurturing to people. You really make sure people are looked after, because you have very natural, like maternal or paternal energy about you with the Queen of Cups. You have a big heart, very unique. Okay, and you're very giving. But with that Nine of Pentacles and the Devil, like, it feels like maybe there is a lack of that boundary here, and people can very easily tempt you with emotions like, oh, you're really gonna let me suffer? Oh really? Like, oh really, that makes me really upset. And then immediately you want to fix it, right? Because it's like, oh, I don't want to ever hurt anyone or make anyone feel a certain way. I feel like this may be where the confusion is because it's almost like you're having to do something very different than what you're used to doing. Now, if that's someone around you, then that's a message. Now, if it's internal, which happens, by the way, so only for a few of you, and it's okay if it's you, but you could be the one doing this, all right? Because maybe you need answers. And there's a part of you, Gemini, that just, maybe in a way has a very bad habit, unconscious bad habit of being a little bit codependent, or you need to, kind of dive into somebody's information to feel more safe and secure in your feelings, whatever it is. Like, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but there is somebody who has that energy, and it's okay as long as we address it. Right now, some of you, it's about placing a boundary with yourself and going, okay, actually, am I invading somebody's privacy, or am I kind of accidentally manipulating somebody emotionally by reacting a certain way, or and can I be a bit more independent with my feelings or with these things? Was this, I don't know, I'm not a therapist, so maybe some of you need to speak to somebody who's like a professional. I'm just trying to figure out the message here. Or maybe somebody else around you needs a little bit of therapy, because there's a bit of codependency here. Somebody could be codependent on you. You know, if you're the independent person, there's just this devil energy that feels like a little bit of a burden on your back. And again, it could be a family member as well, or maybe somebody wants your money. And again, that's where they're emotionally manipulating you as well, because it's like, oh, don't you want to take care of me, Gemini? I don't know. It's just somebody, yeah. Something needs addressing here with that devil energy, of course. It could just be bad habits. Right. Anyways, angels, let's carry on. Right. 4 of Wands. Oops. The 9 of Swords. So that's interesting, because there is wish fulfillment. This is a really good card for success, celebration, maybe some sort of social event that you're worried about, or it's celebration. You're reaching a milestone of some sort in your life, a goal. But the 9 of Swords is here. So maybe this is something that you're worried about, panicking about. Maybe this is something that you're lacking patience in. As you can see, all those crows seem very real. All right, these fears, but they're actually kind of coming in, because as you can see, it's almost like they're being created in her mind. It's almost like a computer system. They're coming into her reality, but really they're kind of not real fears. These are not real events. So usually that happens with fears, right? Our mind can play tricks on us, make us feel like the worst case scenario will happen, and that's what we end up thinking about, right? So the 4 of Wands kind of just feels like here, everything will be fine, Gemini. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to reach a goal. You're going to have wish fulfillment. Don't overthink a situation. Don't panic. Okay. Right. Then the Magician. Let's see. Oops. The Temperance wanted to come out here. The Magician, please. Look at this, the Magician again with the Page of Wands. You guys are going to come up with a really incredible idea. Maybe it's also a good time to get creative, to tap into some creative things here, so that you can manifest it a little bit more. But it does feel like you're manifesting some sort of either idea or communication that's really going to bring you in some sort of success here with the Page of Wands. Okay, it seems like good news is something that you're manifesting. Or again, maybe a creative project. The 10 of Cups reversed. The Tower, that's interesting. Here we go. It's interesting. It's also in alignment here to the Devil. And this is why things are changing, by the way, as well. Why is the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Tower? The 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Again, definitely feels like family here. Something could be rocking or shocking the stability of something. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is a good card. Why is the 10 of Cups reversed? The Knight of Cups, cups are all about feelings, right? The Knight of Cups could be some sort of news coming through. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you're having to like disturb the peace, or disturb the peace in order to maintain your stability. Like, I don't know what I'm sensing with, because 10 of Cups is feelings, emotions. Maybe you've been protecting people's feelings and emotions at the cost of your stability. That's what I'm feeling here. So the Tower is almost intervening in order to create stability. Okay, so this could really be anything. Could be some sort of enlightenment here. This 10 of Cups will be there in the future, right? Because if you have the 10 of Pentacles, I'm absolutely sure you will have the 10 of Cups too. But it's almost like something is a new priority. You're having a new priority with that Tower. Some sudden, shocking situation unfolds, and it does rock the stability of something, and maybe changes your priorities here. The Knight of Cups. Maybe an emotional message comes through. Okay. The Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, well, again, the Knight of Cups reversed is usually like wearing your heart on your sleeve, and it feels like you're having to pull that back. And it makes sense with the octopus energy. It's almost like this is you having healthier boundaries by not being super open and available to people, or again, emotionally inclined, because this feels like that's where people kind of took advantage of you in a way. That's what's changing, and this is what you're working on so that you can have more happiness. That 7 of Pentacles is here. I always see 7 of Pentacles as self-development for some reason. But this is leading towards a lot of happiness, okay? And will eventually lead to a lot of results for you too. Again, in your stability section. Maybe it's, again, your feelings, your abundance. It's almost like it's feelings over, I don't know. The cups and the pentacles are at war in your reading, which is interesting, right? Let's clarify that Queen of Swords, about having boundaries, like we were saying here, being very direct. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands represents some drama or some conflict in some way. Some of you could definitely be getting ideas on how to rise above competition, for example, but it really is kind of like shutting out anyone who's immature or anybody who's here for the wrong reasons. Like the Five of Wands reminds me of the legs of the octopus. Like it's just too many things going on. So get clear, strategize. It's very important. Especially might help you with that confusion here as well. It feels like there's a lot of conflict or a lot of like things. Let's get one more for the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords again. So they are really just saying like this is really about you building stronger boundaries, getting more clear over matters of the heart, especially because that's where usually the clouds are, as you can see here. She has a lot of logic. She has a lot of intelligence. She can see things clearly above those clouds, but the clouds are really up to where her heart is. This is where it's clouded. Okay. So yeah, right. That's what I really have for you guys. My goodness, what a crazy reading. I hope it's clearly for somebody out there. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me know if it does resonate with you as well, because I'd be interested to know. But I send you guys all my love. I wish you all the best. Thank you for being here, Gemini, and I will see you guys next time. All righty.